Today it's all about the short ribs, this beefy goodness right here. Traditionally, they're braised. We're going to smoke it and then braise it to give it that smoky goodness. Now, these came from Lost River Butcher Block out of Lost River, West Virginia. They weren't graded, but I can tell you right now, if that's not prime, I don't know what it is. So we're going to start these off with just a simple little rub. This is beef base. You can use better than bouillon in the grocery store. I got this at Restaurant Depot. I use this for using it all my steaks, roasts, everything. It's great. It's a little salty. You need no more salt when you put this on. This is about 3 pounds total of beef ribs. Put about a tablespoon each of this beef base on each one of these. Just going to give it a little rub in. This will just add to that beefiness, give it the saltiness, help with the bark creation on the smoker. Same with this one, just rub it in. That's all done. We'll take the clean hand, we'll sprinkle it with this. This is just a very simple, I wouldn't even call it a rub. It's coarse ground black pepper and a little bit of sugar just to help with that bark creation because it's not going to be on the smoker long, so this will help speed that bark up just a little bit. All right, these are all coated. Got salt from the beef base. We've got our pepper sugar to help create that bark. Our smoker is preheated already outside to 250 degrees. I've got some hickory and mesquite wood pellets in there. So we're going to throw these on for about 3 hours until it hits about 150, 160 degrees. Nothing magical about that number. We just want to get it going and get a good bark going. See you back here in just a little bit. All right, it's been about 3 hours. We are back here. Our short ribs have been on the smoker for about 3 hours. They're about 155-ish, 160 degrees, but look at the bark. This is what we're looking for. And Smokey, if you could smell in here, these are amazing already. And we're only halfway there. So now we're gonna make our braising liquid for these short ribs. This is just a classic braising liquid. It works just awesome. We've got 1 yellow onion. Let me grab a trash bowl here. We're gonna slice this. You don't have to slice it. It has to be nothing fancy at all. It's gonna cook down. Don't worry about it too much. Same with the green pepper. One onion. 1 green bell pepper. We're going to dump this into our Dutch oven here. We have about 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil in here. Just going to dump that right in. Give it a quick stir to get it coated. We're going to let that go for about 5 minutes. All right, that's been going for about 3 or 4 minutes or so. Got to add some garlic. We got 2 cloves of garlic. Again, we're just gonna smash, peel. Again, this stuff is getting cooked down. So we're just gonna roughly chop it. We'll let that go for about another 2 or 3 minutes and we'll add our mushrooms. All right, these are softened down quite nicely. Now we're going to add about a half a cup of sliced, these are just pre-sliced mushrooms, white mushrooms from the grocery store. Use whatever mushrooms you like. Even a mixture will add depth to this dish, but we're going to add about half a cup. Or 1/4 pound, that's about what it amounts to. Give them a good stir. We'll let these cook down for about 3 more minutes. So we're going to add about a half cup of white wine. You can use any kind of wine you want, red wine, white wine, whatever you have, whatever you like to drink. It's open now. You got to finish the bottle, whatever you don't use. So we're going to put about a half a cup in here. Give it a quick stir. Get all these brown bits out the bottom of the pan. We'll let that cook down. So we've deglazed the pan with about a cup of white wine. So now we're going to add 2 cups of water because we're using our beef base. If you're just using beef stock, add 2 cups of beef stock. But we've got 2 cups of water. And to that, this particular beef base calls for about 1.5 teaspoons per cup of water. So we're going to add about 3 teaspoons of beef base. So if you have stock, feel free to add 2 cups of stock. That's all you need. But we're using what we have. All right, we're going to bring that up to a boil. Going to heat up a little bit. Give it a quick stir. We're going to add a heaping tablespoon of tomato paste. Give it some depth, thicken everything up. And last but not least, we have 2 sprigs of rosemary. We're going to add these right to the top. That is an umami bomb right there with that wine, with that beef stock, with the mushrooms. This is going to be amazing. We've got our braising liquid up. Everything is in. Everything is smelling amazing again in here. I can't overemphasize how much it smells amazing in here. I'm looking forward to this. So, our smoked beef short ribs, they were in a smoker for about 3 hours at 250 degrees. We smoked them with mesquite and a little bit of hickory. And an awesome looking and again, an awesome looking smell. We're going to put these right into our braising pan. Look at that. We can't leave any of that goodness out. All right, this is going in a 250 degree oven for about 2 to 3 more hours. Just take it out whenever you feel like it's to your liking. If you want to tug it, if you want a little tug on a pull on the bone like some people like, that's fine by me. If you want it fully shredded coming off the bone, then we'll be back to check it out. This has been in the oven for about 3 hours. It's time to take a look and see what we got. And this is good to go. And these go excellent with mashed potatoes, rice. This is actually some Parmesan mushroom risotto that can be found at charlescooks.com. We're going to plate this up, and this stuff is going to be amazing. So mashed potatoes is probably a traditional side with these beef ribs, but I like risotto. The wife likes risotto. We did risotto, and it was amazing. Onto the plate it goes. You can see how that meat has pulled off the bone. This is good to go, and the smell is absolutely amazing. I hope you enjoy, and if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe. There's plenty more to come.